All right, all ready? All right, we're back from executive session. No votes taken, no decisions made. Invocation tonight is by Councilmember Folly.
Well, we just celebrated the 250th, and there were lots of celebrations across the nation. So I decided, when I did the research, I was going to do a prayer for our nation and Folly Beach when I did the research. God our Father, giver of light, we entrust the United States of America and Folly Beach to your loving care. You are the rock of which this nation and Folly Beach was founded. You alone are the true source of our cherished rights to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Reclaim this land for your glory and dwell among your people. Send your spirit to touch the hearts of our nation's leaders and our Folly Beach leaders. Open their minds to the great worth of human life and the responsibilities that accompany human freedom. Remind your people that true happiness is rooted in seeking and doing your will. Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank y'all for sticking around. Just a few things. If you thought it was crowded over 4th of July, we ran some numbers that I thought were very interesting I wanted to share tonight. On the average day, the bridge gets crossed about 19,000 times. That means back and forth. This July 4th, we had 23,627 crossings. So traffic was up appreciably. That's up actually about 7% higher than last year. So there was a lot of people out here this week, and I appreciate everybody dealing and being patient with the visitors we had. Wanted to give also a Center Street project update. All the pipes are going to be pretty much connected to the stormwater by the end of the week. So all the drainage will be in place by hopefully Thursday. After that, we're going to start installing rain gardens. You'll start seeing those go up this week. You'll also see the installation of the palmetto trees. Next week, you'll be looking for new light poles going in, and we'll be doing some temporary striping on the pavement. And then the last week of July, we're going to actually put the asphalt down on Center Street. So they'll do a full installation of the rain garden media, and the plants will go in. And then the inscribed blocks and bricks that were on Center Street down near Rita's, those are going to be placed out here in front of City Hall. So we had some meetings with engineers. I think that's going to look really good when they get done with it. And then the August 7th through 10th, we're going to pretty much wrap it up with a final cleanup and put down the roadway striping. So I know it's been a long process, but the end is here upon us. But I think it's going to look great. It's going to be really cool to see everything coming up with the trees and everything as it develops. So thank you again for all your patience with that. The East Hudson project, hopefully that pavement will happen this week, much to the delight of my wife. I want to invite everyone on July 21st, that's next Tuesday, we'll be doing a short-term rental study meeting at 11:30 here in Council Chambers. We're not going to have public comments for that meeting, but if you want to send your comments in ahead of time, we welcome your input. And one last thing, I want to thank Wes again for all his work on the new city website. It looks really good. We're implementing the new AI search. That should be up probably end of the week. So that's going to be very exciting. I've actually used it. It's real intuitive. So I appreciate all the work on that. So got one last thing to do before we finish. Alan, can you come up real quick? Alan, yeah, right here is good. Yeah, Alan Kettner has been, on behalf of the city of Folly Beach, I just want to recognize all the work you've done for our community. I know you were instrumental with the Folly Park gazebo, that, and some other projects, and just the beach ramps at the washout. So just your dedication and commitment to the island has been greatly appreciated, and we just wanted to make sure you knew how much we value your work.
Thanks. I mean, I'm happy to help the city. It
Yeah.
takes a village.
Mr. Kenner, I think, Mr. Kenner, do you know how many years on the DRV? Was it 20?
I don't know.
It's
I
close.
evidently I can't remember anything that happened more than 3 or 4 years back, pre-COVID. So,
I will say you're a patient person. He played 18 holes of golf with me one day and was patient enough to have me in his cart, so.
Just very briefly to follow up about the STR meeting and the mayor's comment about public comment. We will be posting, hopefully tomorrow, kind of a specific prompt for public comments for this upcoming meeting. And the purpose of the next meeting is we've got a third-party facilitator, the Riley Center, from College of Charleston, are gonna come in and help council really define the RFP, our solicitation product to get bids to do the STR study. And so we're gonna put out a prompt for public comment and ask people to submit comments related to specific questions. What do you want to solve? What's your proposal, and what metrics should be used to do it? Because that's kind of gonna be the structure of that conversation. So stay tuned for that on the website and Facebook this week. And then next up for the lobbyist contract, we've been working with, they were previously the Southern Strategy Group, and I think they shortened it actually to the Southern Group. But we started with them in 2015 for beach lobbying. Over time, we've extended their contract by resolution, and then eventually we've just been awarding it on an annual renewing contract. Their focus have shifted a little bit to broader things, and in no way is this a reflection of their service or their results. But after 11 years with no re-up on the competitive bidding process, we just feel like it's time to put an RFP out for lobbyists. They know this, they've been invited to respond, but we will be advertising for lobbyist services. And so this is for transparency and good practice in purchasing, but also just to kind of re-establish our goals for our lobbyists and kind of reformalize our interactions with them. You know, after 11 years working with a group, we've kind of drifted away from really formal structured interactions, and so this would kind of reestablish a regular repeating pattern of legislative monitoring, annual goal setting with the city. So that's what that is. It's not that we're dissatisfied with our current provider. We hope they're going to respond to this, but just for good practice, put a fresh RFP out into the world.
So I was asked, we had a pretty big drug bust last year, and there was a seizure of quite a bit of illicit funds from that arrest. It's taken quite a long time to go through the process to set up that seizure account. There's statutory requirements of how we have to do that. So the city has done that. And the first project that we took on with those funds, so non-taxpayer funds, is to create a bike unit. This isn't additional personnel, it's just ancillary duties, but I think really since I've been the chief here for quite a while, and it's always either traffic safety or getting guys and gals out of the cars and up and down Center Street, and this was a good way to do that. But yeah, so I wanted to answer any questions y'all might have about that, really, generally speaking, so if anybody has any questions.
Are you at liberty to tell us the amount?
Yeah, it was about $54,000.
That's what I see.
And then a portion of that, there's some.
So 54,000, and so the bike aspect of it is how much of that portion?
I think it was right around 11-ish,
Okay,
some
so-
change.
But they're outfitted, right, with lights and
Yeah,
sirens?
they came completely ready to go. and
So it's the bike, it's the it's everything
Yes,
as
ma'am.
far as
Yes,
the uniform, whatever.
Yeah,
And
for
the-
4 officers.
wearing
There's 2
helmets?
bikes for 4 officers.
4
Yeah.
officers, 2 bikes?
E-bikes or just?
Yeah, they're e-bikes.
I went and looked at them, they're absolutely wonderful.
Yeah,
I've
they're
been,
really cool. And,
I've been
you
wanting
know,
to
the
do
guys that-
bicycles. I think it's a quick way to get fast in downtown and when you get crowded in festivals and use it for crowd control as well.
Yep.
So
And the officers have been stopped already up and down
Yep.
Center Street, just getting approached by.
it just
some-
saves the environment.
The beach.
It's good for them.
Yeah, we can use them anywhere.
They're
They did-
carbon.
Yeah, they did test them out there,
So only those 4 officers are using the 2 bikes, is there a procedure written for all that, like everything else?
so.
I'm just wondering, cause I assume y'all went through the rank and file to get these, cause we pulled these out of the budget a couple times, I'm just,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so the funds are treated very similar to victims advocacy funds, so it's got a very narrow list of things that we can use it for. It can't offset what's in the current budget, it can't offset what's in the future budget. It's just kind of like victims advocate funds that I know you've dealt with for such a long time, but, yeah.
So victims advocate funds need council approval to spend, don't they?
Yeah, this one's,
So these don't, I heard about it on the street before I heard about it from you.
yeah.
I don't
Yep, that was
really
kind of
like
the
that.
reason to talk about it here. I honestly,
I
it's
hear
one
you.
of those things like,
It'd be nice to know things
Sure.
before the general public.
for sure.
So then, in light of that, is it reasonable to say, what are the other maybe priorities out of the 54? What is there,
Yeah, so we've talked about, we're kind of due for a replacement on some of our duty pistols, that was kind
Okay,
of the
so
thought.
weapons.
Yeah, cause again, there's a very specific list of things that we can use it for, it's not like we can just
Right.
buy anything, so.
and I only asked too because we just had a budget, so this is sort of extra things that you need now, so anything else other than weapons you're thinking about? I mean, that's
Yeah,
a
not
decent
really
amount
right
of it.
now.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All right, thank you. All right, do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion?
Mr. Rich,
Yes.
Dr. Houghton,
Yes.
Farley,
Yes.
Mr. Fink, sorry. Mr. Fink, Abbott, Mr. Brooms,
Yes.
Dr. Holliday,
Yes.
Mayor Pizzelle,
Yeah.
approved.
All right, do I have a motion to approve minutes from June 9th?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second?
Any discussion? All right,
Dr. Holliday,
Yes.
Mr. Brooms,
Yes.
Mr. Farley,
Yes.
Dr. Houghton,
Yes.
Mr. Rich,
Yes.
Mayor Pizzelle,
yes.
approved.
All right, move to personal appearances, Kelly Travers, talking about the Fab Save the Dates. And thank you again for the fireworks.
Oh, yay, I hope everybody enjoyed them.
It was great, yeah.
A little bit longer of a display than we typically have, just by a couple minutes, so that was kind of cool.
I heard some good things.
But yes, it was a very long, hot day, but successful one, so we're grateful. So yes, obviously, we have Mermaids and Mateys approaching here on the 3rd, October 3rd. The application for our vendors went out today, and the sponsorship packet is up, so that's happening here for the rest of 2026. This is for 2027, essentially. Of course, we have the New Year's Eve display that we've now bounced to be earlier in the evening, so anticipating that around 7 p.m. Followed by the next day, the polar plunge. The tides are looking like low tides right around 9, high tide at like 3, so we'll probably do like late morning, like noonish timeframe for the plunge. And then, of course, Taste of Folly did our homework on that one. I know we had a little faux pas with that last year. This is not going to interfere with any other dates. The Culinary Festival, street closure, Sea and Sand, similar style, but more welcome to spring. Of course, the 4th of July celebration again, and then fall Mermaids and Mateys. So, just coming in to look for the approval on those dates, and then I'll go through each of them as they get closer in time.
You see the motion to approve it. Full. Got a motion to approve the save the dates.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
What was the date on Mermaids and Mateys next year?
I believe, actually, I think it should be October 3rd. Is that a typo there? I believe it's the 3rd, whatever that first Saturday is in October. Sorry, I can pull that up. I was like, I think the
You
second.
said Saturday, October 2nd was, or that next, yeah, right?
Oh, sorry, I'm getting my, yeah,
Oh,
so
that
it's the
was this
3rd
year.
this year. And then 2027, it would be, here we go. Oh, I was right, it is the 2nd.
It's October 2nd.
Yeah, it is the second, that's the
And you
first
have a
Saturday.
reindeer.
Yes, and we have the reindeer
Yeah.
in there, yes.
Any
Had to
other
bounce it
questions?
due to my wedding schedule, so sorry that rain date's pushed a little bit.
All right,
Mr. Rich?
Yes.
Mr. Farley?
Yes.
Dr. Houghton?
Yes.
Dr. Holliday?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Brazil?
yes.
Passes.
Thank you. The half rubber tournament has been put to committee, so citizens' comments. Do we have any comments today?
John McFarland, 401 West Ashley, Folly Beach. I'd like to make a comment about the ordinance that you're considering tonight, 2426, related to leasing the property to Sun and Sand. After listening to the comments that you have made related to franchises and leasing buildings and properties for the last couple months, I'm surprised that you're just gonna rent it to them just like that. It seems to me that if you're gonna use the space, and I don't have an opinion whether you should lease it or not, it seems like you should say, this is the space we have, and we're gonna put this up for bids, and let people bid on it, and not just allow the Sun and Sand. I know you asked a few people and no one was interested, but it seems only fair to open it up for qualified franchisees, and then to say, this is it, and if you're gonna do it, you can put something, but at the end of the time period, 1 year, 2 years, whatever, then it has to be moved and resort back to exactly what it looks like now. So that's my general comment on it. Thank you.
Any other comments? All right, no old business, so we'll go straight to new business. Ordinance 2326, amending the Folly Beach Code of Ordinances, section 15104, in congested areas, endangering crowds, swimming zone by prohibiting the use of drones and other mechanical devices to deliver bait and fishing lines, or to conduct any other form of assisted fishing. First reading, we talked about, do I have a motion to postpone?
Motion to postpone.
Got a second? Any discussion on the postponement?
For those that weren't here for the work session, just, I think DNR had some questions on this and some input that we need to get back from them to make a final decision on this. So,
I heard that when I came in, and I'm sorry, they've had a lot of time. They can work on our schedule a little bit. I mean, Mr. Holliday's points were spot on. It's endangering surfers. We're not doing anything that other municipalities haven't done. So DNR, if they have valid complaints, they should have told us. And they're dragging their feet. We're not doing anything that's not done in other beach municipalities. We're protecting people in the ocean. So I'm with him. I don't think we postpone.
Any other discussion on the postponement? All right.
Dr. Holliday?
Is this on postpone?
Yes,
sir.
No.
Mr. Green?
yes.
Dr. Houghton?
Yes.
Mr. Rich?
No.
Mr. Farley?
Yes.
Mayor Brazil?
yes.
Postponed.
All right, ordinance 2426, authorizing the leasing of city property at Third Street West Public Access in the parking lot to Sun and Ski, first reading. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
To be clear, it is just the two areas that Dr. Houghton drilled down to in the work session.
Yes.
Yes, from the drawing.
And lastly, I will repeat my objections to giving lease areas away. I think that if we have something of value, we should try to recapture some money from the vendor, from the leasee to help us obtain some money instead of just giving it away. I know it's a feel good to give stuff away, but it's a valuable asset, and we should try to obtain the fair market value for it. You've heard it before, so I'll just leave it at that.
I'll say, I mean, I agree with you. The only thing, it was just an area with weeds and nothing was being done there. They cleaned it up, made it look nicer. I don't think we should do any stores for anybody, but we've already opened that can of worms. So it's not really taking up any valuable space. They kind of cleaned the area up, so I'm okay with it because we've given it to everybody else.
Well, we have, but we've been inconsistent in our applications because at one point on the 2 East, we paid for a property, we reimbursed somebody who built something, and then we're clawing back by charging a vendor for a lease that will help recapture some of the money we had to pay out. In the most recent one, we paid the vendor for what they put in for it, and then we gave it away for free. And now here it is, we're, again, giving something away for $1 for a year for the term, and I just,
The two
fundamentally,
the two
fundamentally, I
pieces-
don't think we should be giving stuff away to vendors, and it should be more like our citizen comment that we should try to get some money for it.
Two east and this are a little different, but yeah, I know where you're going.
I'll leave it at that.
I mean, for me, I totally acknowledge the inconsistencies, but I guess the trump card for me is that these are city partnerships, franchises, in essence. We made agreements, things of that nature, all three. We've worked with to try to support them in them generating revenue, which essentially helps the city. So that's kind of where I stand as far as the reasonableness of this.
Any other discussion?
Mr. Farley,
No.
Dr. Houghton.
Yes.
Dr. Holliday,
Yes.
Mr. Rich,
Yes.
Mr. Groom,
Yes.
Mayor Bazell,
Yes.
passes first.
All right, ordinance 2526, amending the Folly Beach Code of Ordinances, Chapter 117, short-term rentals to establish failure to inspect a septic tank as a violation of the rental ordinance. This is the first reading. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. Grooms,
Yes.
Mr. Rich,
Yes.
Dr. Houghton,
Yes.
Mr. Farley,
Yes.
Dr. Holliday,
Yes.
Mayor Bazell,
Yes.
passes first.
All right, resolution 3526 by the Folly Beach City Council for RFP 0226 to award of a janitorial services contract to TC Services in the amount of $50,364. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Dr. Houghton,
Yes.
Dr. Holliday,
Yes.
Mr. Rich,
Yes.
Mr. Grooms,
Yes.
Mr. Farley,
Yes.
Mayor Bazell,
Yes.
passes.
Mr. Grooms, you want to get us going?
Yeah, I'd like to talk a little bit about our website again. If you've not been on it, it's absolutely wonderful. It's a breath of fresh air, so I want to thank the mayor and Wes for really setting this up and leading the way. I think there's going to be some amendments to it as we go along and make it even better, but it really is part of our strategy as being a smart city, along with the cameras that we've got, which I thought was fascinating today. I also wanted to give Eric and Philip a little thank you for putting up with the contractors, those from the draining. I know it's been a nightmare of sorts for everybody in the city. We're coming to a close with it, so I'm happy to see that and see the results of it. But really thanks goes out to these two guys who've been really handling the brunt of the disruption and having to deal with both sides of the coin. And also I wanted to say that we've got our new trash baskets out at 6 of our locations at some of the beach areas. So we did this in coordination with Eric and the city, along with Pat Garlock with Deadlow and Jack Fink with the Relic Substability. Basically, you've got these baskets that you can go pick up trash on the beach and bring it back and QR code it to note it, and they put it into a database, and then you take it to the discounted Deadlow. So I think it's something that we show as a coordination between businesses and the city. The council supported it, which I thank you very much. But I think this is a start. I think there's been a lot of interest in it to expand it to some of the other locations. So hopefully we can make this program successful and then keep our beaches and areas clean, free of litter. So there you have it.
Thanks for coming. Stay involved, stay in touch. There's the survey out for the comprehensive plan. There's opportunity to send emails in about what you think about STRs and changes you'd like or changes that you wouldn't like. And stay involved, stay tuned. The end is near for the drainage project.
Thanks for driving in.
Have a good night.
I'd just like to acknowledge pet helpers and donate. I know we just finished our budget, so now I can spend $200 to recognize pet helpers. And I think you maybe have followed them in the news because they're actually taking on extra responsibilities. They purchase another building on Folly Road. One of them will be for cats, the other will be for dogs. We all know Carol Linville has a house full. They respond all the time to public safety. I know you took in a dog, so on and so forth. There were 2 missing dogs. You can read about it on Facebook. So I just really wanted to recognize Pet Helpers and Carol Linville and her service to the city and beyond the city.
I'd like to congratulate the city on being very proactive on the engagement with Charleston County and the lifeguard crisis that we've had over the past couple months, and engaging with our surf community, particularly Isla, Respect the Break, and Warrior Surf. I don't remember how many you have, over 100, did you have?
Right at
About how many?
55.
55.
And then some night classes.
And the mayor graciously worked with, provide, the certifications for all these folks so we can have more folks as well. Crowdsourcing the solution for public safety on our beaches is the answer. We all have a fiduciary responsibility. We should all be involved. I'm very proud of that. And thank you very much for.
That was a great partnership.
Very, very proud of that. So thank you again. I'm looking forward to watching the solutions.
We got 2 things. One, in regards to the half rubber tournament, Fred Smith, if y'all remember a couple months ago, he came up asking permission for a half rubber tournament. A lot of you might not know this, but half rubber has always been a pastime at Folly Beach. And I remember when I was a kid, people were playing up and down the beach. And they want to bring that spirit back and kind of pass it on to the next generation. So I've been in touch with Mr. Smith several times, helping him get his insurance lowered and negotiate with the special events committee about what he needs. And I'm gonna donate $600 of my council discretionary to help them with the insurance coverage. And we're gonna go to community promotions. I'm gonna be community promotions with them to get some money for the EMT to have on site. Because I do think passing those kind of things down to the next generation is very important. So everybody pay attention to that. And if you've never seen half rubber, don't know, look it up before you go. They used to sell balls and sticks all over the place when I was a kid. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's a lot of fun to play. Anybody interested, please go out. They're not doing it for profit. They just want to spread the word and get people playing again. So I'm helping him with that. Also, Kelly Travers, great job 4th of July. It was a great fireworks show. Sorry about the one little incident with the officer, but that public safety did a great job all weekend. It was a great 4th of July. Everybody was safe. Everybody behaved for the most part. The show was great. It was just a great time. So we all thank you for being proactive beforehand. The construction guys getting all their crap out of the way and wrapped up for a weekend was a nice relief too. Thank you all very much.
Have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you all for coming.